Alright, hey gang, let's go ahead and get started. You know, it's so funny. As soon as I turn on my microphone, my monitor, or the app I'm using to make sure that I'm broadcasting properly, totally does something different. Never fails. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see what's going on here. Let's go with this one. So today, let me see here. So today, let's open this up a little bit. Today we're going to be doing some Explorer flight missions from the... Sorry, I'm still looking at my... Just want to make sure that I am recording. First. Okay, now I think I got it. You know, you think I'd have this all set out by now. Let me actually see. Looks like... Okay. So we're going to do some Explorer missions. And what this does is, this is the General Aviation Edition. You can choose your own route, and the idea is to kind of like just explore the world and see what's out there. As part of being a member of the pilot club, you get 500 points per mission. And all you have to do is like add some comments, and in the Discord channel just throw up some screenshots. So I'm going to be doing the Everglades Park as the first one, and which was pretty interesting because I have a friend that I work with. His name is Scott. He's a pilot, and he told, I think this was the park that he told me about, but he was talking, he was telling me a story about it, just how this place was a little wild to land in. Because it's got water all around it, so you got to make sure that your approach is fine. There's a lot of turbulence because of the wind factor and water and all that other stuff that I'm not 100% clear on. But I do find it interesting that this was something that we talked about, and coincidentally, I'm going to get to experience it today. So there are a couple. The next one is Bar Harbor in Trenton. Grand Canyon National Park. That one should be exciting. Yellowstone. And I think there's a fifth one, which is Wall Municipal Airport in South Dakota. So that should be cool too. Yep, and that's all. So they have other, every month they have a different Explorer mission. So this is the one for July. Here's June, here's May, so forth and so on. Alright, so we're going to focus on this first one. Let's do a little bit of flight planning here and see if we can map it out properly. So originally, let me show you the VATSIM. Originally I was going, here is the Everglades. So this is the airport here. Originally I wanted to come, I think I might do it again, I don't know. I think people like Miami. I was going to do it from south. I was going to do it south of here. And then just fly up here, or at the time there was Miami Approach that was on, but they're no longer on. Alright, so let me close that, take a look at some little nav map. So I'm going to be doing this in, I was going to do it in the Cessna. You don't see the menu, yeah, you still don't see the menu. So I'm going to be doing it in the Diamond DA. I don't know if the 62 or if it's the, actually see. The hangar, let's change our aircraft. The Diamond has, so there's a Diamond V20. I've been flying these two. So the Diamond 40 TDI and or the NG. I think the NG has more horsepower, or more, I don't know if more horsepower. It's faster, but it also has a glass screen. This one has a analog screen, which I will prefer. Where's the other Diamond? Guess it's a DV20. This is the DA62. DA60, so it's the 40. 40 is definitely the one that I'm going with. Try and get my screen back to what it was before. So DA40. So based off of those specs, it's 60 nautical miles from Miami International to the Everglades, and I've got Marco Island as an alternate airport. And it's calculating that it'll take 28 minutes. I used to do these in an hour increment, but I think I'm gonna just cut it down to like 30 minutes. I'm looking to see if the background noise is picked up. One of my kids is vacuuming their room. Doesn't seem to be picking up. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move on. So we're gonna fly out from Miami International. We're gonna do in this one. Now I like the view of this plane, but I don't like how it drives. Or how it, what is that thing called? How it, what do you call it? Oh boy, thing is off. So I like all of this space, all this glass that I get. I can get a good look. This lower wing fixed plane does take a little bit away from that, but I mean, I've got so much other stuff going on there, which is great. What I don't like is how this plane handles on the ground. I don't know if it's me or if it's the plane, but for some odd reason I can't figure out how to get this thing to turn. The turn radius on this thing is terrible, but I think it could be more me not understanding how this plane works. Alright, so we'll do this one. And oh, also I've got 199 hours, 1 more hour away, so 2 of these missions, or just flying for an hour, and I get 200 hours. Very exciting. Oh man, you didn't even see that because I was showing you a different screen. So here, so sorry, let's do this again. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so this right here, again, I enjoy all of this glass, this open glass that's there. This fixed wing here is a small problem, but it's not a huge deal. But all that glass is nice. Alright, and I've got 199 hours. Next level is 200, so there's a milestone. Alright, so let's go ahead and KMIA, Miami International. Let's find someplace. So while we're doing this, let's go back to do a little flight planning. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted that one. Alright, so let's open this up a little bit. And let's open... This doesn't... Thought I had a different set of bookmarks. I think it's ChartFox? ChartFox. Alright, so here's KMIA. Let's take a look at the airport diagram. See what's going on. Let's see if we can make sense of this. I would like to put this on the side. I don't seem to have the ability to rotate it. That's not cool. What happens if I pop it out? Why is it Google Drive? Oh, it's my Google Drive, haha. Okay. So Google Drive does not give me extra features. Got it. Alright, cool. So here's the airport diagram. Where's the general? I have to turn my head to the side a little bit just to see where general aviation is. Cargo, elevation, customs, GAC might be, general aviation, central. So I'm just going to see this side over here. There seems to be a good amount of people already here. So let's just go with there are a ton of terminals, wow. So not a lot of general aviation, so I think this might be the actual spot. Okay, so we'll start out there. See, it's large though. Don't want a large one. I mean, but all of these seem large. It's fine. We'll do that. Alright, so again, the plan is to depart from Miami, head west 60 nautical miles to the Everglades. What can we find in the Everglades? Can I get any information? The wind is variable, so I can pick any airport, any airport that I want, any runway that I want. Sorry. It has 1.5 and 3.3. 3.3. If I think about my heading indicator, 3.3 would be more north. 1.5 would be south. Southeast. So since I'm flying in there, nope. Yes, that's southeast. So I want to come in on the more north. We'll see how it goes. Man, it is. I almost think I should have preloaded the game. Let me verify that my SPAD next is using the right profile. It's using my Diamond 40 profile. So I should have the right comms, standby. I think that's fine. My game's audio keeps pausing. That's a little concerning. CPU usage seems good. Only using 1%. There goes my plane. 6 Yankee 42 Tango. 6 Yankee is the registration number for Jamaica. So representing JA while I'm doing some virtual flying. Okay, let's go ahead and hope the game doesn't crash as it's trying to load everything in. Alright, so let's check. That seems to be functional. Where's my flaps? I'm using hardware to interact with these things. Some things I can use for hardware, some things I can't. So the parking brake, let's turn the parking brake on. Let me reset my camera. Okay. Now part of this might be because I asked for a lot of traffic. So if you go into your traffic settings, I put airport life, I put everything on 100 because I wanted things to be lively. But maybe that's not such a great idea with this gigantic airport. Let's make it a little lively. Let's go to 60. There we go. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and get things started. Oh, you know what? Haha. I need to turn on VAT sim, so let me just connect to that. Now this plane is a DA, the DA-40, and I think it's a Diamond Star. So I'm connected to the VAT sim, and let me input a flight plan, KMIA, and what is no, that's X. Ooh, X01. X01. Alternative is KMKY. We're going to be leaving, so right now it's 16:05. Zulu is 4 hours ahead, so that is 20:05. So let's go 20:20. The time and route should be 30 minutes. I have enough fuel for 2 hours. Sure I do. And cruising altitude is about 3,000. Okay, so we're all planned. There's a center that is active, but I don't think it's any of our centers. Yeah, it's actually south. Let me see if I can show you. So here's where we are in Miami, and there is a center over here in Cuba that is active, but not ours. Alright, so let's see here. Let's open up, let's have our sectional map. I've got a lot of, I think I keep telling you guys I have a lot of windows open. Alright, so we're not going to rely too much on, let's go back to here. And again, we're pretending that this is our tablet that we have on board. So let's do a quick We'll do the 172 profile. KMIA X01, I think. Yes. All right, and that's really all we're looking for is just a straight line. So because it's a straight line, I don't think we need to actually even do all of that. Let's go ahead and clear it out. We know where we're going. Alright, so one thing here is I'm going to use the VOR from here to help measure my distance. Because there's no beacons or VORs in this area, I'm not really sure when I'll get there. Because this is a VFR flight, I should be able to pay attention to outside. So I'm going to be flying over marshland, and then at some point I'll get to the other side of Florida, and there should be some islands and other things, so that should be an indication. But it's also nice to get some sort of distance, measuring distance. So there's no measuring distance equipment over here. There is this VOR over here, so I could use that one, Naples. This one is Cyprus, so I could use a Cyprus VOR to help. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and practice using VORs and the radials. So this one, I believe, is Dolphin 113.9. And here is the north. This has its own radial, and I believe this is right here. So here's the north. I think this is magnetic north. Not really sure if it's true north. And I'm guessing from here to here, I can use radial, I don't know, 278? Actually, looks like there's an established, that's good. Looks like there's an established flyway? Airway. Haha, there's an established airway, 278 degrees. So after I take off, I'm going to try, you know what, hold on, let me grab something to drink. Alright, I'm going to set my from, let me see which one of these, here. I'm going to set my from to 278, and then I'm going to try and fly using that, if that makes any sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this checklist. This is a lot. We're going to skip a lot of these before starting the engine. So parking brake, we got that set. The controls, we did test it, just doing it again. Okay, let's see. Checking out the ailerons on this side, so that looks like it's functional. Let's check out, check out the ailerons on that side. I mean, it's a video game, so we should expect it to be functional. Let me see if I can look at, ooh, I can kind of see it. There goes the elevators over there. Alright. Everything looks clear. Trim the wheel to the neutral setting. Alright, so where's my trim? Here's my trim. Let's make sure that it's in takeoff position. That's super helpful. Power level at idle, which is this throttle here. Avionics master switch is off. So here we have the master avionics. It is off. Fuel transfer, all that other stuff. Okay. Now they want that electric master, which is this bad boy, which I didn't know how to turn on before. But I got it. Nope. There we go. I got it working this time. And then there's an acknowledge button. Press the annunciator panel's acknowledge button. Sure. It looked like it was down there. Why would it be down there? Doesn't seem right. Usually it's over here. I don't know where that button is. I'm gonna say it's not here. I'm trying to reset my position. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pretend that we pushed that button. Continue on with this checklist. Yes, we did push that button. Actually, show me again. Even though you were pointing down here, it's actually here. Here's the button. Acknowledge. Press the button. I pushed it. Alright, let's turn on those strobes so people can see that we're doing stuff. So here are your lights. I'm going to turn on the strobe. Power level. Check idle. Power level must be fully pulled. The heck is the power level? Oh. Fully pulled. That sounds weird. So I'm gonna say pulled is pulled back. Check idle. I'm gonna say that it's idle. Okay, engine master switch is on. Wait until the annunciator panel stops displaying the glow indicator. Let me turn that off. Let me see if there's anything that says glow up here. I don't see anything. I think this is for... I think this is the same checklist for the one that has the G1000. Because I saw a glow indicator there, but I didn't see that here. Alright, so let's go ahead and set the electric master to start. So that's this one here. Got it on. You know what? That would make sense now that it... I didn't turn it on. So here. Now I have a reason to do all to push that. Let me see. Did it say? It said electric master. I turned on the engine. I turned on the engine master. Get out of here, engine. Engine and electric. Who would have thought? Okay, cool. So now engine electric master. They want the engine master on. Okay, so now I should be able to see. There it is, the glow. There's the glow. I'm the dragon. The last dragon. Okay, so glow stopped. And now I can turn the engine on. Let's go to start. And the engine started. After the engine starts, let me check that that panel. So pitot, so once my pitot switch on, here's my pitot. Let's put it on, let's click it on the hardware. There we go, pitot light is off. Avionics master. Here's the avionics here. Let me click it on my hardware. Electrical, sure. Want my nav lights on. Nav lights over. It's called position, but it's my nav lights. And where are these lights? So this little blinking thing right here is the strobe that blinks. There's a actually yeah, so this blinking right here, this is the strobe. So let me turn off the strobe. I'm looking for my button. If I turn off the strobe, you won't see that light blink anymore. I turn it on, it starts to blink. Here you have a red light on the left side of the wing. On the right side of the wing, it's green. So that's your nav lights. And that's me. And somebody. Does it look like Tina? Kinda looks like my wife. This model is Asian, but the hair pulled back and the complexion seems right. Okay. Let's go here. So we got our nav lights on, landing lights as required, and the engine idle 890. So right here, let's just pull up the throttle a little bit. There we go. 900. Seems fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and taxi, which means releasing the brake. On the run-up, they want us to check all this stuff. I'm not checking this stuff. Should be okay. Before takeoff, make sure our transponder is on. I'll do that stuff. But right now, transponder is off. Let's put it to standby. Because I'm using VATSIM, I believe the word is that your transponder should always be on alt mode. So, how I have read it is transponder should be on standby when you are taxiing. When you take off, you put it in on mode, which is I think mode A, alpha. And then once you start talking to ATC, then you need to put it into alt mode so that they can track your altitude and all that stuff. Alright, so because we're on... Uh-oh. Computer is freaking out. Oh no, it's not a computer. It's my track IR. It's my track IR. This is a bad angle. Hold on. Try and fix this. Okay, I think we got it set. Let me reset. Okay. So let's go to, so here's our comms. Here's our nav frequencies. Let's go to 122.80 and go to make that the active frequency. And if we look at our map, our sectional chart, Dolphin is 113. So 113.9, which just happens to be that already. Oh. Wait, let me look at that's nav 2. We don't have a nav 2. There we go. 113.9 is Dolphin. 113.9. Yep, that's correct. So I don't know if it has any information on it. Let me see. Crew, squelch, intercom, don't know what that means. Crew, isolation. Let's turn up the volume, crew volume, squelch audio receiver. So I'm assuming that what I'm hoping to hear is the Morse code for here's the nav 1 volume. It's up. Volume is up as well. Okay. So I think we're okay. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, so there's no ATC coverage, so we're going to need to figure out which spot where we're going to take off from. So let's take a look and see if we can get a METAR and see where the wind is. Right now the wind is 120 at 10 knots. That's a decent sized wind.
Miami traffic, Frontier Flight 177, spot 18, taxi, runway 08 right, via Papa.
Okay. So 08 is what that guy is choosing. So there's some scattered clouds at 3,800, some more at 25,000, some others at 14,000. So we're going to be around 2,000 feet probably. The QNH 3005, so that is the, what is that called? Barometric pressure. So 3005. Altimeter calibration. So there goes 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I hope. We'll see. So 120. Let's go ahead and take a look at the diagram. So 120, let me see, where's 120? If I'm looking at it in my head, 90 degrees is east, 180 degrees is south, so 120 is in between, so southwest. So that the direction of the wind, it's coming from the southwest. So I want, we have 8, which is 80, 9, which is 90, I mean, it might just, yeah, 26 is, that's more west, 3027, so let's go with the 8s. And I think we parked over here, so let's go with 8 left. Alright, so this is Diamond. Miami traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, taxiing to runway 8 left. Diamond, Miami traffic. Everything sounded so smooth. Nice.
Miami traffic, grade 625, on fine runway 08 right.
Alright, so everything seems cool. Let's turn on our, do we have taxi lights or is it just landing?
Miami traffic, Frontier Flight 177, holding short of 08 right for landing traffic, Miami traffic.
Alright, so we do have taxi lights, so let's turn on those taxi lights and let's get going. Let's see if we can see those taxi lights. I believe they are over here. Alright. So how are we going to do this? We could go forward and just turn around, or we can have this thing push us back. Let's have it push us back. So we're going to have, oh, let me let go of the parking brake. Make sure my thrust is in idle. Manual pushback. I'm going to have it turn us to the right.
Good afternoon, Miami traffic. JetBlue Airbus pushing back, Terminal E, Gate 20.
Okay. We're going to stop. Alright, cool. So now, let's see if I can steer this thing with the rudders. They're my rudders. So I'm pushing my left rudder all the way, and I'm barely is this thing turning. So this is what I don't like about this Diamond. Very difficult for me to turn on the ground. Maybe I need to use my differential brakes while I'm doing this. Alright, so here is, let me slow this down a little bit. Hold on a minute, gang.
Miami traffic, Frontier Flight 177 lining up and wait for on 08 right, Miami traffic.
Miami traffic, JetBlue 2392, taxiing runway 8 left, Miami.
Miami traffic, American 675, is clear for the runway.
Miami traffic, Frontier Flight 177, takeoff runway 8 right, Miami traffic.
Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm back. Had to go deal with some family stuff, and now I'm here. So let's try and get to this... Try and get back to this thing here. Is my parking brakes? Yeah, parking brakes are off. There is the taxi line that I'm struggling. I am, as you can see, I am pushing hard on this rudder. So if anybody knows how to navigate this thing on the ground, let me know, because clearly I'm doing something wrong. Alright, let me slow
Miami
down.
traffic, JetBlue 2392, crossing 8 right, Mike 1, or Lima 1, excuse me, Miami traffic.
Alright, so we're gonna hang out with these guys. These guys sound like they know what they're doing.
And Miami traffic, looks like we're clear, Miami, JetBlue 2392, departing runway 8 left, Miami.
Miami traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, holding runway 8 left.
Miami traffic, good evening. Skyhawk number 510 for SWAT, entering now. Left downwind from runway 8 left, Miami.
So it looks like we're all trying to leave. that same thing. Okay, so while they're doing that, because I think it might take a minute, let me go ahead and set this to 2, I think it was 278. So right now we have this at from, so let's turn this over. Nope, now it's at 2. Well, it looks like it's always going to do that. Let's go with 278. So the idea is when I get this thing in the middle, that's when I know that I'm at the right. Miami traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, ready for takeoff, runway 8 left. So I'm going to try and get in here before this guy, but maybe not. Maybe I'll wait.
And Miami traffic, JetBlue 2392, clear runway 8 left, departing to the north, final call. Miami traffic.
So yeah, there is no
Miami
Miami.
traffic, Sky Hawk 1041, 500. Left base runway 8 left, Miami.
So this is interesting. I haven't experienced an actual active runway using CTAF. So let's see what's going. So after this guy goes, I need to get in. I mean, there's no one else, so I think there's no rush. Let me see if there's anybody behind me. Looks like I'm clear. Okay. He's going to take off.
Miami traffic, Sky Hawk, Silver Fly 505 for runway 8 left, Miami.
So these guys called out that they lined up on runway. There's another plane that just materialized. Miami traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, lining up on runway 8 left, Miami traffic. So he's leaving. My opportunity to get in there. I'm gonna put one of my flaps down. So he's taken off, so there hopefully shouldn't be fighting with anybody. Oh, there was a this is the second time that that's happened to me. Alright, let's book it. So I think the roll speed on this plane is 70. I should know that, but you know, I don't. Airspeed's alive. We're at 70 knots. Let's see if we can take off. Looks like we can. Looks like we're airborne. All right. We're looking for that positive rate. Let me see if I can use my trim. There we go. Let me put my flaps up. Okay, so right now we're headed east. We want to be heading west, so we want to turn around. But I also want us to pay attention to this. So right now the VOR is right to the right side of us. And I want us to fly to the right. And then as soon as it's in the middle, turn west and use that as our indication. So we're at about 1,700 feet. There goes Miami over there. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and start making our way. So, and I need to find out what that beeping is. I don't know what that beeping is. Let me put my speed down a little bit. Okay, so now we're headed north. I'm going to start heading west because we're supposed to be going west. And maybe I don't know where this dolphin thing is anyway. So you know what? It hasn't changed. So that doesn't work with my plans. So 113.9. You know what? I mean, it doesn't tell. Usually it gives you a name of it, and it didn't match. So maybe this is my fault. Let me see here. Is there anything we can do?
Miami traffic, Cajal, 0412, departing runway 8 left, close traffic, Miami.
Let me take a look. 113.9. It should be DHP. 113.9. Yeah. And it didn't change. So we'll just deal. There goes Miami. There goes another plane. It's going to take off. Kudos to all the pilots that were there. I learned a thing or two about how to conduct myself in a CTAF scenario. Bothers me a little bit. 113.9. That is the right thing. I don't know. OBS, that should switch it to... I mean, CDI is what I was looking for. Right, vlog. I'm not using any GPS stuff.
Miami traffic, United 503, 11 miles final, runway 12, Miami traffic.
I don't know. This is why you should know how to use your instruments. All right, so let's see what we can do here. All right, we are steady climbing. 500 feet per minute. We're heading west. This is right in the middle. I mean, it's not GPS that I'm using though. Funny, look at that thing. Now it's doing what I wanted it to do. Still not. So that is... Okay, so we want it dead in the middle. Okay, so roughly this is the route that we're going to take. 378. No, 278. I mean, it's really just... I mean, I guess we can just do 278 over here. So here's 270, 280, 90, 30. So 270. So we can just follow this. Okay. So let's do that. here we are. So roughly, there we go. So if we follow that, which we don't have autopilot, we don't have a heading bug, so this is all manual. Oh, this was not a smart idea. All right, so RPMs. So let's I mean, we seem to be stable. So let's check out our checklist and see what we got going on. So we did not do the run up. Did a normal takeoff, so I should put my transponder on alt. Landing lights, I still have my taxi lights on. Let's turn that off. I did not turn on my landing lights when I took off. I should have done that. Parking brake. Normal takeoff. Oh, rotation is 60. 60 knots. Alright, let's get a little higher. I'm at 1,500 feet. Messing with the trim to slightly increase our climb. Power level is at max. Let's max it out. Control stick neutral, rudder, rotation, climb 66. Initial climb 66, okay. So 73 to get a good climb. Alright. Power level's at 90. Okay. So right now we're at like 120. So let's see how high we can go. Or the angle that we can go. 2,000. I think it's sensitive. So we'll just aim for the white. I mean, most likely 1,000 feet per minute is a stable approach. I would like to try 15. So the airspeed's going down. That's expected. What I'm looking for is a stable climb. Stable climb is most likely 500 to 1,000 feet per minute. We're almost at 3,000 feet. And it's nothing but harsh. Alright, so what are these things over here? We have fuel temp, fuel temperature, ampere, don't know what that is, voltage, fuel flow. 63 gallons an hour, that doesn't seem nice. So let's put this down. Let's put this down a lot. This thing guzzles gas. So 2,300 RPM, that's a normal cruise RPM. Let's get back to 278, or in this case 280. Okay. So now let me see. So it's funny how the RPM still goes up to 2,300. I don't know what these things are. The load is 30%. And I think the load for cruising is 70. Let's see. Cruise. Throttle, according to the flight's requirement, 70%. Trim, fuel transfer when required, flaps up. Flaps to take off, reduce. Okay. So So my load, let me see what happens at 70. I mean, I'm certainly guzzling gas. RPMs are still 2300. It doesn't matter what my load is. Those RPMs are going to be the same. Alright, I did not turn on a timer. I should have put on a timer, because it's supposed to be about a 30-minute ride. I have a timer on my yoke. On my... Nope, that's wrong. A chronometer. But not in this plane that I can see. Alright, so let's take a look at our sectional chart. As I try and keep this plane steady, it's still climbing. We're at 4,000 feet. Okay, so it's possible that we're over here by this Dade Collier training AWASP. The only reason I say that is because this looks like a landing strip. Could be. There's a road. Okay, yeah, so there's a steady road over here. Well, but it seems... that doesn't... Could I have made it that far already? Maybe. I don't know. Well, either way, I should follow this road, really, is I think what I'm getting at. Here's Miami, there's a road on my left. So if I keep to this road, I'll definitely get there. So I'll do that. This is VFR, you're supposed to be using what's around you. If I did not have my instruments, I would be using... Oh, look at that. Oh, we are on the right track, except this is... So, let me put my nose down a little bit. So here's the airport. That was nothing. But this is the road, and then it does curve off. Neat. Oh, what did I just do? I messed up my graphics. I've made it into windowed. Ew. Yeah, let's keep those changes. Okay. So what I was trying to do was to show you guys here. So here I didn't see this, and I was like, that seems wrong. But this right here matches up. So here's that road. Here's that airfield. So you know what? Let's do a touch and go, because we like touches and goes. So this is Dade, and transitioning Oasis Ranger. So this is the airport. It has a right traffic. Okay. Let's do a touch and go, because why not? Sorry, I am multitasking right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get into position. Day traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, inbound for landing. Touch and go. Day traffic. I stumble so many times. So let's slow this plane down some. I am 2,400 feet up.
Miami traffic, southwest 409, 7 miles final, runway 12, Miami traffic.
Should be at about 1,000. I should be at about 1,013 to be in the traffic pattern, so I'm still pretty high. Yeah, I'm still pretty high. So I did put the throttle all the way down to idle. And I'm gonna pitch the nose up so that I can get my airspeed into the white and open up my flaps. Alright, there's one flap. We'll go for the second. I'll put some power back in here. I'm still high, so let's start coming down. I want to control the airspeed, so I'm going to turn the throttle off until I need it. And also because I'm pitching my nose down pretty wild. So let's put on the landing lights. Day traffic, Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango, on final day traffic. It would have been nice. Oh, what runway is this? Could be 28. Could be 28 or 29, not sure. So I'm looking at my airspeed, which is why I don't have my throttle up. I still have, it's got a 4%, or it's got a 4% load. Looks like runway 27. Alright, yeah. So I do not, I do not plan on putting my throttle back up. Just using my trim to pitch my nose, or to control my nose, until I get to this spot. And then I can flare it out. Okay. Let's put it back to flaps 1. Let's go ahead and increase the throttle for takeoff. And the plane already wants to go in the air. I didn't even do anything. We're going to turn off those landing lights. And I'm going to turn on my timer on my throttle just for kicks and giggles, now that I have a reference. So I don't have a lot of airspeed, so I'm pitching my nose down a little bit to increase my airspeed. My vertical speed is still slightly, as long as it's above 0, I am climbing, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Airspeed's climbing pretty decent. Let me pitch my nose down just so I can get more. I'm gonna put my flap up so I can get more speed. And you can see my altitude. Altitude is steady climbing. My vertical speed is 500 feet per minute. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that sound is. Is that the... It's not Morse code. So I don't know. Alright, what landmark do I have available to me? So there's a road that's coming up. Let me take a look at my chart. So there's a road on the left. Is that the road? Is there a road? Am I underneath the road right now? I'm heading north. Whoa. That was a wind gust. That was not me. Let me pitch my nose down for a minute. There's no road. Okay. So I've lost the road. Still heading west. But that road that was supposed to be there? Not there. Maybe it'll come back. Oh, you're not seeing it. I keep trying to figure out how to share these scenes. So there's the road. I think I found the road again. Over here. Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. I was trying to show you the sectional chart, but I kept pushing the wrong scene. Now I'm hearing something beeping in the background. No departure, no arrival. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, but there's the road. There's another airport. What? That is definitely an airport. Oh, it's this one. It's this private one. I thought I made like a lot of progress. I only made it to here. So that was 4 minutes. So it's 4 minutes away from this. So let's see here. 4, 4, 4, I don't know, 12? Another 12 minutes? Alright, so I'm gonna turn this volume squelch. Turn that off. Put this back to whatever crew mode is. We're 2,300 feet in the air, so we can see that we're on the other side. There goes the ocean. This is some marsh area, so now we just need to keep an eye out for, I guess, the only airfield in this area. And it is 5 feet. I want to say 5 feet elevation, so We should be at 1,000 feet in order to begin landing. But I want to stay high so that we can at least see it, and then we can figure out how to do other stuff. So I keep hearing Morse code in the background, so I'm going to turn it off because it's kind of bothering me. Nope, I still hear it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just hearing things. So, so let me see here. I am not going to choose this plane again because I want the autopilot so I can kind of do some planning while I'm flying. Or not, I don't know. I don't know. It's nice that I flew for 30 minutes and actually didn't. So, you know what? I take that back. Because on one end, I flew the plane. I was not being a child of the magenta. I actually used some VFR techniques. Alright, so now we're looking for... Let's take a look at this sectional chart again. So it has a beacon. So it has a beacon because it has that star. So it's helpful to actually see a white and green beacon sometimes if you can't find it. These little notches on the end indicate that it has fuel. This is a red airfield, so that means it's untowered. So it has a right pattern. So instead of me going left, coming in, I gotta go to the right. Everglades Airpark. Alright, so let's see if I can see any... So looking back at this... We're headed west. I would think it might be somewhere to the right. And we're at 2,000 feet and slowly... Whoa, we are going pretty fast. Almost 140 indicated airspeed. Does it show us what our ground speed is? No, but it does... Oh, there's the timer. So I'll say that according to the sectional chart, I'm expecting it to be over here somewhere and not along these edges. So I'm looking for a green and white light over in this area. That over there looks like something. Man, this is just marsh. Okay, so interesting thing. Let me see if I can share it. So based off this chart, it looks like there's a road. There's a little island and a road, and this looks like a little island and a road, so I'm expecting it to be over here. Let's go ahead and circle. Let me slow this down a little bit. And start to descend. Are there people living over there? Holy moly. Those looks like houses. Who in the world would live over here? This is, I mean, ooh, holy wow. Wow, that one, that hurt. That hurt a little bit. Oh man. So that was a that was a wind gust that came out of nowhere, and I could not recover. I guess I was too low. I don't know. So let's try this over here. Let's try it right there, because I don't want to be defeated. So should pay attention. That's what that boils down to. I should be paying attention. I mean, how would I have known that? I don't know. This was a real fight. That would have been my last one. Alright, so let's try that again. We're headed north, let's head west. We're at 1,500 feet, let's do a little bit of climbing. Got a load of 70. There we go. Transponder is in alt mode. This one is talking about my pitot heat, so there we go. So I think I might have to do some of the switches. Might have to toggle some of them. Whoa. Alright guys, how much less talking can I do? So the plane is actually pushing. I might need to mess with the rudders. It feels like it's being pushed from the left to the right. So there's definitely wind. And yeah, definitely I mean, I'm feeling, well, there's choppiness as well. Let's see. So I wonder, let's see, if the wind is coming in from the, nope, if the wind is coming from the left direction, then I need to make sure that I land in the other direction. So I was going to take the north, no, the south. I was going to take the south runway, but now I'm going to take the north runway, especially since it's a low runway. Nope, a small runway. Oh boy, can't talk. I think I'm nervous. Oh, you know what? It was karma, because I was here ragging on people wanting to live out here, and then as soon as I started saying that, I died. Okay, so there goes the there's the runway right over there. There goes there's population, so this is Everglade. Crap. What runway is that? 15. Runway 15. Everglade traffic. Nope, am I on? I'm not on 122. 122.8. 122.8. Let me see if... So, I got disconnected from the servers because I crashed, I guess. Okay, so now I'm back. Ooh, man. What a heartbreak. Okay. Everglades traffic. Diamond 6 Yankee 42 Tango. Inbound runway 15. Everglade traffic. Alright, so... I don't think I need to do a right pattern. Let me just... Ooh, look at that. That is a little scary. Let's get one flap up. Or down. Let's get those landing lights on. Ooh, that is scary. Okay, so I need to be at 1,000. I'm gonna try and do some power management here. I don't think I'm gonna talk to you guys as much, or maybe I'm not gonna talk trash. I'm just gonna try and focus here because plane does not seem to be super responsive. I'm gonna put my second flap down. There is a ton of wind, as you can see, from the plane bobbing up and down. I don't think I can use my trim. Holy moly. This is kind of scary. Alright, so I'm not going to use my trim. And I gotta watch my airspeed. Put my speed down some more. I'm going to turn off my power, or my throttle. Come on, can't flare for too long. Ooh, that was rough. I got my brakes on. Come on, brakes. There we go. Okay, well then, that was... So I'm using the rudder and my brakes to get sharper turns out of this thing. So I've got my rudder pedal pushed in all the way, and then I'm using my brakes to help turn this thing. This is absolutely terrible. I guess there's my guy. You no guarantees. Get that parking brake on. Whew. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot. See if we can get good screenshots here. I don't know. Kind of stylized a little bit. Right angle. Alright, I think I've gotten enough pictures. So let's see here. Let's finish this out. Let's see what we did. During cruise, we did have our flaps up. Yes. Throttle. Yeah, Didn't need any fuel transfer because we crashed that one time. Airspeed. Oh, this is descending. 108. Okay. The flaps. Oh. Up. I guess takeoff and landing, so that's the first one. Look at that, I even have it here. 108. Okay, cool. Noted. Trim, landing lights, instruments, got it. For landing. Power level, airspeed 80 to 90. Hold on a minute, let me put myself on mute because my children love. Okay, I'm back, sorry. So, airspeed. So when we're coming in for landing, we should... So I was basically hovering around 80 is what I was going for. So, I think we did that. Landing. Flaps set to landing. Okay, which is this last one down here, which we did. We had that when we were coming in, and then we had that when we were landing. Alright, I think we did it. So, final approach, 71. I don't know how. I mean, I guess 70, so... Sure. After landing, power idle. This is after landing. Brakes, lights, flaps up. Parking. Oh, parking brake set. That was... I think we did that. Let's secure it. Avionics off. Yeah. So they want the avionics off, which in this game... Let me see. Oh, it didn't actually take me out of it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, all the electronics off, so let's turn off our lights. Landing lights, strobe, pitot heat. Stop making your noise. Just touching all my tactical buttons. So let's see here. Didn't need to do fuel transfer. Everything looks like it's off. Yep. And the engine is still running. Oh yeah, we haven't turned off the engine. So turn off the engine switch, which is that one. And then turn off the electric. Oh, nope. There we go. All right. And then we did it. Let's just set this to off. so nobody takes our plane. All right, very good. So we got that out of the way. Let us check out. I want to see if there's anything online. Diversion, Everglades as my new destination. And you'll need to see what I'm seeing, so let's turn on VATSIM. So review my flight. Let's review the flight. Here we go. Here's where we crashed. And then when we loaded up again, we loaded up over here. But when I did land, hey, minus 103. It's not terrible. It's not great. But it's fine. There was a lot going on. Alright, so when we left, I could have, oh, that was the direction. So we came out this way. And then we started veering off this way. Which is why, hey, where's that airport? Oh, here. Which is why I'm thinking that we were this side the whole time, and then I saw that we were way over here. So the airport was on our right-hand side. What is this? This is Southwest 8th Street. Okay, so there was a lot of wind going on here. Oh, and these are roads. So those are houses. Is there a Walmart over here? Is there a gas station? That is amazing. Where are the school systems? The schools. That is wild. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can see what's going on with this place. My guy left. I guess because I turned off my engine. He's like, I'm out of here. Could I rent a vehicle and drive it through there? Probably not. I mean, it sounds nice. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so that is. Let's hide that. Let's look at Sky Vector and let's take a look at the exploration. So we did that one. The next one is Bar Harbor, KBHB, which I believe we started. Let me see if I saved it. That was this one, Hancock County. So let me see here. Okay, so it's a 23-minute ride. I am not doing that in the Diamond. No, sir. Let us put in the stats for the Skyhawk. 25 minutes. I can deal with that. Okay. So we're going to take off. So this one's a little different. Even though it's a straight flight, we do have all of the ocean on the left-hand side of us. Then when we get over here, this is 83 feet. elevation, the longest runway is 52. Sorry, 5,200 feet. If we have anything going on. What I'm looking for really are just nav aids. Don't see anything on the map really. So I guess we'll just have to play it by ear and just use our visuals. Okay, so when I take off, I should be going in a 264 degree angle or direction. Alright, so this is up north here. So where's this? This is by... There's an island over here. This is Maine. Let's take a look. I gotta keep hiding it and unhiding it. Let's take a look and see if there's any ATC coverage up there. Currently there is not. Currently there is not coverage. Oh, nope, I was wrong. I was in a different view. Cool, there is coverage. Boston Central. So Boston, it's a small flight, so I don't guess I need flight following, but I want it. Frisco. I think this is, yeah, Hancock, so this is where I'm trying to get to. So as a good pilot, I should be studying where I'm going to be landing. So there is one that comes off. That one looks shorter, so I want the longer one. 04 and 22, 17 and 35. Alright. Then where am I taking off from? I'm taking off from Machias. Nope, not it. Machias. Why does it seem so far away? Okay, so it only has one runway. And oh, okay, so it has, I'll be doing a, what do they call that? A backtrack? I'll be backtracing the runway in order to get to wherever I need to get to. I mean, most likely, it looks like they, I guess because they're on the coast, the wind's always coming off, maybe? I don't know, because this seems like this is always there, ready for someone to do their checkup in. Alright, go ahead and hide that again. Let's see here, is there anything to consider? Let's see what the... Which airport is this? Hancock. So 320 is the wind. 320 is north. So maybe the 35. Maybe we'll be taking the 35. Okay. And what about yeah, so still 320, so we're taking off 36. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me take a quick break and we'll be right back with the second exploration flight. Alright, so this is the last break, guys, I swear. Okay, so we're going to do one more and then we're going to call it. So let's go ahead and load up. Ooh, nope. I was wondering if I hit the 200 mark yet. Hasn't happened. That was only a 30-minute ride. But this isn't loading. Because it does know what to do. Go back to my profile. And 199 hours. Okay, still. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. So, where were we taking off from? KMVM. So MVM. That looks right. Runway is going to be on the side here. Parking 1, because we're a boss. Not this plane. Not a fan anymore. Let's go with the Cessna because it's a small enough runway. It's a small enough thing going on. So this is the G1000. We're going to go with the analog. I mean, wait, how... Let me see if this flight's 25 minutes. Let's go with the Cessna. Let's go with the 152. Let's really do it up. I don't know if I want to click the fly button. I mean, I don't... It's only 25 minutes. I don't need heading. Alright. I was still thinking if I really wanted to do the autopilot. Alright, so I haven't done the 152, so let me see if SPAD Next is picking up the Cessna profile. It is. Okay, cool. So let's hope everything is still the same. Let me see, am I still logged in? I'm not connected to VATSIM until I load up into a airport. Then they will let me connect. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, cool. Alright, so now as you guys hang out here, let me go ahead and connect to VATSIM. This is a 152 Cessna, there we go. And connected flight plan is KMVM, I believe. KMVM, correct, to KBHB. I don't have an alternative. Taking off, it is 1746. 4 hours from now is... That is 11... 23? 18, 19, 20, 21. Doesn't sound right. I mean, no, it is right. 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Right, 21. So 21, let's go with 21:55. It is a 25-minute flight. I have enough fuel. Sure. Okay, flight planned, filed. So Boston Central. We'll be talking to Boston Central. Alright, cool beats. So let's go ahead and figure this out. Got our mixture. We're using that for our fuel valve. Okay, so fuel valve is on. Ooh. So let's check out this checklist. Ooh, this one seems simple. Fuel valve. Turned it on. The brakes. How do we test the brakes here? Well, let's hope the brakes work. It should be fine. Start that engine, mixture rich. Carburetor heat. Where's the carburetor heat? Oh boy, I have not flown this thing in a while. In. So, okay. Carburetor heat is in. We want to prime this bad boy over here. There we go. We've got some prime. We got the throttle at 1/2 inch. Master switch. That would be the alternator and the battery. Ignition to start. Cool, cool, cool. The brake is on. I didn't even test that. Where's my RPMs? Let's get our RPMs down to 1,000. Throttle, oil pressure. I mean, it is the game, so it's probably working. Oil pressure is actually a little low. Ooh, I like that. Will it increase? Let's set this. What if I give it more throttle? Will it increase the oil pressure? It looked like it did, yeah. Yep. Okay. So the oil pressure will be fine. Beacon switched on. I didn't even turn on my beacon. I am the worst. Put my nav lights on. Oh, that's at night. Beacon light switched on. Okay, so I don't have to do my nav right now. I'm looking to the left because that's where my hardware is. So where's my nav light? Let's turn the nav off. Okay, cool. For takeoffs, parking, fuel valve, mixture. I can lean at 3,000 feet, right? Strobes. Yes. Normal takeoff. Throttle full. 10 degrees. Yes, yes, yes. Everything seems to be fine. So let's set the transponder on to alt. And let's get connected to Boston Center. Boston Center is 1347. So let's check this out. 134 and 700 and swap it. And let's go ahead and set that to 122 800 in case
Antenna level 30, Airport, Gust 022.
things don't go well.
No external, it's 2190.
Boston Center, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, ready for VFR clearance. Always butcher that up, man. Always butchering it up. I don't know why I can't just say it right. Boston Center. Who am I? I'm a Cessna. Really, what do I want? I want VFR clearance. But do I need VFR clearance, especially since my trip is only 25 minutes? Oh, you know what it is? I think I just want to be a part of the team. I just want to be a part. Let me in. It doesn't sound like they're super busy right now, so let me see if I can get radio. Let me see if I can get radio contact. Boston Center, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, radio contact. Ooh, and this has happened before. I think I might need to restart my V-Pilot. Okay, so I'm gonna restart V-Pilot because sometimes I am unable to receive. Alright, so I'm logged back in. Still at 13470. And I'm able to transmit Boston Center, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, radio contact. Alright, so...
Marker 2193, altimeter 2998, and send all instruction, reach 11,000 feet, Marker 2193.
So, people are talking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my COM 2 to 134 just so I can hear them. And then I'm going to use my COM 1. So here's my COM 2, which I have the volume up. I'm going to set COM 2 to local traffic. Nav receivers, COM 1 mic. I can only use one mic at a time, so if I set this on, it'll set this off. Okay, good. So I can switch between those two. And I should be able to hear both because I have the volumes up. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna move forward. And let me take a look at my map and see which one of these runways. It was 36. Yeah, it was 36 that we're taking off from. What's the name of this airport? Oh boy. Machias? I'm going to say Machias. Machias traffic, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, taxiing to runway 33. Nope, 36. Correction, taxiing to runway 36, Machias traffic. 36. Okay. So let's take a look and make sure we have our taxi lights on. Don't need landing. Let's put on our pitot heat because that's fun. All right. Let's get going. Probably should have pushed back. Alright, let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit here. Where is... Nope, that's not right. Well, that was unorthodox. I should have backtraced, and just like I thought I should have, and then I completely forgot about backtracing. Holy moly. Do I not have brakes? This thing is... That's weird. Alright, so now I'm super skeptical about this. Alright, this runway seems super small. Alright, so let's get our flaps down. Makia. Makia traffic, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, ready for takeoff, runway 36. Makia traffic. Almost had it. Alright, let's go ahead. Actually, before we go, let's put on our nav. Let's put on the lights that we're supposed to. We've got nav. We've got landing, takeoff, taxi. Nav, strobe. My strobe. Here it is. Strobe. Alright, cool. I think we got all our stuff. Alright, let's get going. We have the parking brakes on, because I think this is a short runway. So we're just gonna try and max it out. Wait for our airspeed to get alive. It looks like it's small, but I guess it's not. Airspeed's alive. Waiting for 55 knots. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was rough. Positive rate of climb. And I need to reset. Ooh, I can't I can't reset my timer. So we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna put my flaps up. Well, that's a nice little river. Alright, I'm gonna try and use these trim here. Alright, there we go. Oh, what was the angle? So we're heading west. And it's supposed to be 264. So there's 24, 25. Okay, so let's go with 26 because that's easier. It's easier to see. So here we go at 26. So the direction we're heading is 26. 260. We have a small rate of climb, which is good. We're at about 1,000 feet. Did we learn anything about our destination? No, because I am a bad pilot. I did not learn anything, or I didn't commit anything to memory. So there's a little weird thing going on with the shadow. So I'm gonna turn on the inside, the cabin lighting. And usually I thought the cabin lighting was red, but maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's at night, or is that a different plane? Okay. So let's see if we can get our... I'm looking for my keyboard. See if we can get our iPad up. Our tablet. Ooh, and pay attention to our altitude. Oh, buddy. So I remember there being an island and a peninsula over here. So oh, I don't remember anything. I don't think this is going to be super helpful. crap. This is why you should, this looks like it. Nope. That doesn't look like it. Could be it. Oh my gosh, I'm just all over the place. Okay. Let me figure out my flight plan. So, KMVM. Ooh. So, nope, KMVM. Got it. And that was, where was I going? KBHB. Well, that's nice. KBHB. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so what direction are we going? I mean, there are a ton of where are we? 1,500 feet? Let's climb up a little bit more. Gonna pull out my power just a little bit. Now the good thing is that this airport does have a beacon, so hopefully that'll help. But yeah, there's too much stuff going on. So this one does not have a beacon. And I'm already too far out north, so I think I need to get closer to the I want to get closer to the coast. Alright, so is there anything I can figure out? There's that river, it's a windy river. Okay. Let's go with that. That leads out into the ocean. Right. So I mean, it might be this. I think we're over here. I think we're over here. I'm gonna take a guess that we're over here. Addison. So there's a railroad track. Ooh, let's see if there's a railroad track. I always have a hard time following those things. Or there's a road, but I don't know if it's a railroad track or not. We're gonna gun it because I don't care about the gas. Is it easier? I mean, it kind of keeps me on track. A little bit. Maybe. So there's the road. That's not... So this one over here, is that a railroad track? There's a road, there's definitely a road. There's a road, and then it meets up. It could potentially meet up over here. Potentially meet up over there. But hard to see. Hard to confirm, really. But this is definitely a windy thing. You know what? It might be just better. Actually, you know what? It's better. Let's just stay by the coast. So there's no other airports by the coast. There's this helicopter port, but there's no other airports. So if we stick by the coast, When we see an airport with a beacon, most likely that's going to be our. It's going to be our airport. All right, we're 2,400 feet. Having the top, the fixed, what does it call it? Top wing? No, this is fixed wing. Top fixed wing, I believe, is what this airframe is called. It is nice for sightseeing because you can definitely see below you. The bottom fixed wings, hard to see below you, but they look cooler. Or they don't look like Cessnas. Alright. So, definitely stuff happening here on the coast. And we're still heading west. Let's stop climbing. 2,500 feet seems like a good time. I still don't hear. Let me switch and see if there's any activity. So there's activity. Why am I not hearing it on COM 2? I want to hear both of them at the same time. I should be able to do that. I've done that with other radios. But I'm missing something. I gotta try and stay straight. So this is crew volume, which is already up. Nav screens. I don't know. Oh, nav screens. Screens. I don't see the difference. Both nav. I don't need the nav. Send, receive. Jiminy Crickets, if someone's watching me, I think I'm drunk. Those are microphones. Yeah, I don't know. This is it's a little weird. And there's no comm stuff down here that I'm aware of. Alright, whatever. Let's just switch back to Boston Central. Boston Center, I mean.
Delta 595, leave my airspace. Washington is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Boston Center, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, requesting flight following.
Delta 120, where are you headed, sir?
Yeah, I don't think they can hear me. Unless I was just in the middle and didn't wait for it to
Delta
finish.
120, Boston Center, where are you going? Vectors to where, sorry?
He is talking to somebody. He's not talking to me.
Alright, so I told you to turn direct Hartford. You missed that by about 20 miles. Can you proceed direct Calverton, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie?
Yeah, this guy is super busy. He doesn't have time for me. Okay, so there's some mountain ranges. There seems to be a lake, a bigger lake, on the right-hand side. And then, like, I don't know what that's called. A bay on the left. So let's take a look at this.
So when some controller tells you to proceed direct to a waypoint, it's just good if you can actually proceed there. If you don't know how to work your FMC, I suggest taking some time to learn that, because it will help you quite a bit on the network.
So I'm gonna guess that this lake over here on the right is this Graham Lake, and then my airport should be coming up soon.
Delta 5787 Boston, squawk 4722.
So let's see if I can see anything.
Boston Center, Westjet 603, climbing 14,000 feet.
Westjet 603 Boston Center, climb maintains level 370.
Up to 370, Westjet 603.
Alright, I'm at 2,100 feet.
Calverton, but unfortunately you're kind of starting to get past these points where I can give you vectors. Do you have Manta, Mike Alpha, November, Tango Alpha? And just to give you a heads up, Delta 120, you're starting to head towards New York's airspace at an altitude that's going to cause some conflict. So I need you to start reacting, sir, or figure out a way to follow my directions, sir.
He's trying to be diplomatic. I think whenever you're using sir after every statement,
I strongly suggest trying to figure out your FMC, sir. It's going to help you down the road. Trust me, a little bit of work on your end will make it a lot easier. Delta 5787 Boston Center, radar contact, climb maintains level 210.
my man said a little bit of work. That might be the airport. I don't think I want.
Juliet Golf Boston, squawk 4736.
I don't think I want flight following from this guy. He is busy. All right.
Street 5991. Welcome to Bradley. Taxi Sierra to the ramp, cross runway 6.
So how does this work here? So I'm trying to look for some landmarks.
Oh, that's a good evening, exit of 407.
Ooh, so there's a bridge. There's a okay. So there's connecting two pieces of land. So I need to look for a bridge. So there's the other piece of land. So maybe it's over here.
Number 9 Juliet Golf, radar contact, proceed direct Roebuck, maintains level 230.
So there is a road on the right. I wonder if it's this road on the that I see.
Walker 2193, welcome to Burlington. Gulf Alpha to the ramp. Have a good night.
So we're connecting to. What I find interesting is that looking at a map, sectional chart, you don't realize how big the world is. It just looks super tiny.
407, proceed direct gone.
And then when I fly it,
Proceed direct on,
then I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is huge.
Westjet 603, proceed direct Tusky.
Proceed direct Tusky, Westjet 603.
Air Portugal 022, leave my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, good day. Air Portugal 022.
Delta 5787, proceed direct Roebuck.
So it's flat over there, but it doesn't look like it has a beacon. So I think this is the land that there's a bridge on, so I'm going to try and follow that. Alright, we're rocking at 2,000 feet.
Boston Center, good evening. Westjet 87, just passing 10,000 feet, climbing to flight level 140.
Westjet 87, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 360.
360 for Westjet 87.
I mean, there's a piece of land over there, but I don't think there is an airfield. That'd be wild if there is. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, that doesn't look like an airfield to me. That kind of looks like an airfield. Alright, I don't see a bridge.
Number 6, Charlie Romeo, Boston Center. For wings flights, I know it's VFR, you shouldn't have to file a flight plan, but it is requested and required actually for wings that you need to have a flight plan in.
Okay, I thought I saw something green. I did not. Okay, and that's just a road. Now, where's this bridge? Well, I feel completely lost. So, let's see here. How do we rectify this? So I felt very happy when I found the bridge, but now I don't see, well, I found the bridge on the chart.
Number 6, Charlie Romeo, I see your flight plan in there, I appreciate that. Would you like flight following going southbound?
So there's the
6,
bridge.
Charlie Romeo, natural altimeter is 29 or
So it
96
should
from
be
32, taxi by Alpha.
over there somewhere. Okay. Let's check the... So there's the
Number 9 or
bridge
2 at Gulf
right
via
here.
the Roebuck 3 arrival
it should
for
be right
runway
there.
27, Boston altimeter
So
29
what
or
is this?
94.
This is Hancock traffic. Alright, so let's fly over and see if that's the right place.
That's a 5787, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter is 29 or 94.
So far the winds don't seem too crazy over here. I should be looking for
Delta 5787, maintain 270
weather
knots or less,
report.
resume public speeds at Roebuck.
I have not done that. So
10 minutes, I'll be gone by then, so you can switch over to Unicom if you'd like, sir.
Warriors, appreciate it. Thanks for the service. Have a good night.
alright, so I'm gonna stay on this left side so I can look over to the right and verify if there's an airport there or not. We're at oh, we dropped. We're at
Jet 199,
1,300 feet.
maintain 6,000.
Descend to maintain 6,000, expect at 199.
Looking back at the chart, it's 83 feet or
November 9
elevation.
Juliet Golf, maintain 280 knots or greater for spacing. Resume published speeds at robust.
So we'll need to be at 1,000 feet at least. And this, yeah, nope, I don't think this is the right spot.
The 423 Heavy. Any way we can step away for about 10 or 15?
You'll be out of my airspace at that time, going over to Moncton. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Okay, over to Uticom. Thanks for your help here tonight. Lufthansa 423. Thanks.
Well, there's definitely no airport over there.
Yep, that's no problem. I made sure Boston approach is going to stay on for you to get the flight done. American 845 Boston Center, climb maintains level 340.
Well, I'm totally lost, so I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna take a look at little nav maps and see where I am on the GPS. So according to little nav maps, that airport I'm looking for is west. I'm headed north, and it is west of me. So that was not the bridge that I wanted to find. That was another bridge. Alright, good deal.
Charlie Romeo on course.
Let's
departure
try
approved,
again.
number 32, clear for takeoff. November 9 Juliet Golf, contact Boston approach 133.0. Delta 5787, contact Boston approach 133.0.
Oh, that looks like our spot over there. That is a runway. That is
738. Descend via the J fund.
all right. Let's switch back over to CTAF. This is Hancock. Ooh. Don't remember what. 22 Hancock traffic Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango on final runway 22. Okay, so let's do a couple things here. Since I had my landing lights on the whole time, so let's raise our nose, slow us down so I can get my flaps going. Alright. I got one bucket of flaps. One notch of flaps. Let's go with a second. Let's put back on some power. I think we're trying to maintain around 70, maybe somewhere between 60 and 70 knots. So this one has an interesting terrain. I need to make sure that my glide slope isn't too low. And there seems to be wind coming from the right. Or is that coming from the... maybe I don't know. It's pushing me to the right, so the wind's coming from the left. Let's see if I can take a screenshot of this. Alright, so I'm playing with the trim to help me with a controlled descent. If I keep pushing back and forth on the yoke, I might seesaw. I might do a seesaw effect here and not have control. So I'm using the yoke to turn my ailerons, and I'm using the trim to manage my pitch. So I'm coming in a little fast, so let me pull back on the throttle some. And let me put another notch of, or let me put down the last flap. So there's 4 white lights, and I need to have 2 red and 2 white to indicate that I am on the right glide slope. So here they are, 2 and 2 and 2. So it's about 500, usually about 500 feet per minute going down. And I don't know what it's picking up. I don't know what that M means. I keep saying that, and I need to do something about it. Alright, so we're doing okay. I'm going to take my hand off the trim now. And it looks like I have plenty of room. So let me cut out all the power to the throttle. And let me try and flare this bad boy. We want to aim for these 2 white spots here. Holy moly, that was smooth sailing. Except for that part. But the actual landing itself felt like it was like a minus 30 FPM. Now where is this taxiing taking me to? Is that the right taxi? I feel like it's over there. But it looks like it's... Ooh, I don't know where this is going. And what I will do is let Unicom know this is Hancock. Hancock traffic, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, cleared runway, Hancock traffic. Okay, so where is... Looks like all the planes are on the left side of me, where I thought. So can I go that way? Let's try it. I'm gonna take off my landing, put on my taxi lights, and I'm gonna go on this sketchy road right here. And I think it ends. I don't think it's taking me anywhere. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's get back on. Let's get back on this regular road. Okay, so runway 22. Hancock traffic, Cessna 6 Yankee 42 Tango, crossing runway 22. So is there anybody there? Am I really crossing? I mean, I'm not. So those are where all the other planes are. To my left, ooh. I am swerving. I mean, it almost looks like you could taxi from that right side, but I didn't trust it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 I'm all over the place. Yeah, you should really, I mean, based on this, these experiences I keep having. I need to study the airport that I'm going to be landing at. Hey, buddy. Get out of here. Take some of that. And I'm gonna go hang by this. I think it's an FBO. I need to be by this chopper. Turn off those taxi lights. I mean, there's no real cool shots you can get. Unless you're like all up on the, let me see here. So people usually have their cameras, so if I, ooh, I can't move. Ooh, it kept it inside. Because this is the original, okay, so. Alright, I'm finished with trying to take pictures. We made it to, what was this place called again? This is, Hancock County Bar Harbor. And it's pretty cool, except we got lost. Yeah, we got lost. But you know what? GPS is a thing. It's always going to be here. I try and do nav aids as much as possible, but in the end, I'm glad that GPS exists. All right, so let's go ahead and shut this bad boy down. And they don't tell us how. So we're just going to turn off the lights. So we're going to turn off the cabin, the pedo, nav, strobe, and the beacon lights. We can turn all those off. Those are already off. Let's set our trim back to takeoff. I guess it's in the middle. I'm going to leave it right there. I feel comfortable with it right there. And brakes are on. We're going to pull the mixture. Nope, we're going to turn off the magnetos, which usually, for the most part, turns off the engine. There we go. Then we're going to pull out the mixture so there's no more fuel. Well, the last thing we'll do is this right here, this fuel valve, is that we'll pull it out. We'll turn it. So now there's no more fuel. And then we have our master. Well, no, we don't have a. There's no master switch, so I think it's just the battery. Master avionics. There's no master avionics switch. So this stuff will always be on until the battery. Let's turn off the alternator. Turn off the battery. All that stuff turned off too. Okay. Alright, and I think we're good. Let's see, fuel. Everything seems to be off. Glare shield. Don't know what that is. And this is not interactable at all. Did I have any luggage? I did not. Ooh, I want to take one more screenshot from this angle. I can find my screenshot button. There we go. Alright. Okay, gang. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Now, did I hit 200? Did I pass 200 yet? Will you guys be witness? Check out profile and I feel like they're rounding up. Where is my Alright, none of this really, but this seems like a thing. So huzzah! We did it, 200 hours. Achievements. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. We're there. When we get to 201, then it'll do another thing. Oh, actually, how long was that flight? So, yeah, it wasn't really an hour. Oh. No, here it is. It was an hour, yes. 28 and then 6 minutes and then 30 minutes. So we definitely got the 200 hours. Sweet. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get back to this thing here. So that was the Bar Harbor. Next one will be Grand Canyon, and then we'll do Yellowstone. So we have 3 more to do. Not going to do them today. These 2 are enough to get started. And there you go. So I mean, the Explorer missions are pretty great because I would have eventually Everglades I would have eventually done, but I kind of want to do it again. I want to try it again with a different plane. Not because I think I could fly the Diamond, but taxiing really, I don't know. I have there's a certain way I feel about taxiing. it's weird. And then this one, I would have never gone to this one, Bar Harbor. Glad I did though. All right, cool. Alright gang, well, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate your time. I stream every Tuesday with General Aviation Tuesdays, or GA Tuesdays, with the Pilot Club. And I stream randomly whenever I get time. There's a bunch of other things that I'm doing with... No, sorry, not be right back. I'm going to be ending. There's a bunch of stuff that I do with the Pilot Club, and one of them is... They have on-air company, so you'll see me doing something called TPC Charter, which is those missions. The club has stuff going on Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Those are definite regular events. And then they pepper in some stuff. Friday Night Lights with VATSIM, Monday, and sometimes on Saturdays too, so there's a lot going on. I will see you guys. What's today? Today is Sunday, so you enjoy your holiday weekend. Happy 4th of July to those that are in the United States. And I will see you on Tuesday for GA Tuesday. Alright, bye-bye.